Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're making a video on Excel, Microsoft Excel, and it's 2016. Now I'm going to tell you how to use Excel and the basic formulas in it, and then the more difficult ones will be in another video. So now this is Excel. This one is Excel. Now let's open it. So when you open Excel, you get such a template on desktop. On your monitor, you can find thousands of such templates. You can use any of them it depends on the reason you're using Excel for, but I'm going to tell you the basic one, so it's going to be a blank workbook. After opening that, you get this blank workbook. Now, here are columns of A, B, C, D, of titled with alphabets, and rows with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Now, the intersection between the columns and the rows is known as a cell. So one cell can contain any of the variable you're using in. Now, this is one cell. Excel has many uses. You can use it for calculations, for storing data, and many more. Like, you can also write your budget in it of a particular month. Okay, now, so I'm making a list of some students with their names and marks in a particular subject. Now in Excel, you can either write the particular thing. For example, this is just for instance, if I write names over here, and then so like this, enter the headings and make a chart. Or I can put the names in a table. Now in Excel, you can use any of the any of the options you want. You can either write the table, you can either write names, type them yourself, or you can insert a table to insert your variables in them. Now it depends on it's your choice, whatever you want to do, whatever. Okay, so now here I'm gonna put the names. Okay, so let's do that, and I'm gonna show you that. Okay, now I have entered all of these grades of the students. Now there are 6 students which have their grades in English, math, and science. Now some have A star, B, and A. Now, the basic things in Excel are these rows, these columns. These are the basic things. Now, first thing you need to know is that when you type something in Excel, for example, this B grade, for example, if here instead of B was a word book, book. Now, and then I go on another column. Now here in this cell, when we've moved to another cell, we then go back to the same cell, and we want to change something in it, and we click backspace. The whole text will be deleted. Now this is the basic thing. So if you want to avoid that, what you'll do is you go in this part, and here you can cancel the words you want to, as you want to. So if you want to make any change in your cell, you're gonna click in this column here, and you're gonna add or delete any parts you want. Okay, then now comes to the coloring your font and the styles, the writing style, making the font bold or underline it, make it italic, paint fill the whole cell. We have learned all these in PowerPoint as well, and they are the same in here too, because this Microsoft Excel is also one from Microsoft. Okay? Okay, now, if we want to color the font, we're gonna click it, over this one, and if it doesn't get selected, we can go over here and select it. Okay, now here comes the writing. In this column, pick a new font. If I want to change the writing, I will click this, and I have a list of different types of writings. For example, if Algerian, okay, I'll click it, and that's it. And then if I want to change this, I will click it, select it, and if I want to change the font, for example, I'll go and change the font as big or small as I want. Okay. But here the font is good in 11. Okay. Then the next is color the font. Okay. You're gonna click the cell, select its font. Okay. And then go in this font color, and you can select the color you want and color your font. For example, blue if I want. So this will be your blue color. Okay, the next is you want to fill the whole of your cell with one color. So you're gonna click here, fill color, and you'll select any color you want to fill it. For example, if I want yellow, that's too light. If I want one, or if I want red, yeah, maroon, it's good. Okay, so this is how you can color it. Now, next one, if you want to bold your text, you're gonna click this, and look, it's bold now. And if you want to make it italic, tilt it a bit, you can use this. And if you want to underline your text, you click this. And look here, this is a little underlined text under Mary. Okay, now if one thing about underlining text is that if you change the color of the font, if you change the font color, for example, like if I change this color to orange, the underlining will also get colored, the same color you have colored your text with. Super cool, isn't it? Okay, now, these were just the basic functions, like the change font, change color, make it bold, italic, underline, and such that. But if you want to add or subtract, because Excel is really helpful in calculations, its basic function is calculations, you have many tricks and tips, and I'm going to show you. Okay, now, if another situation, you have numbers instead of grades, and you want to add or subtract the whole, and to, take out percentages or take out the total in each subject, what you're going to do is, for example, if I want to take out the total performance of Mary in English, math, and science, what I'll do is, look. Okay, now, to take a sum, what you'll do is first an equals to sign, then sum, enter the word sum, okay? Then you will click the cell number. So if I want to add the English marks, then it'll come, this is the cell. So it comes in the column B and in the row 2. So cell it becomes. Okay, I clicked that. Okay, but I'm going to do that again. Okay, sum, then bracket, and then B2. And then I want to add the C2 as well and D2 as well. So there are 3 of these. So what will I do? I'll put a colon in between. D2. So here you go. Okay, and close the bracket. Okay, when this is done, you have it. Now click enter. and here you go. You got the answer. Okay, and like this, you do it to all of them to get the total amount, total sum. Okay, now another trick to do this is you click all of these three cells. Okay, when they're together, you go on this option here of auto sum. This one, okay? When you click this auto sum, when you click the auto sum, you will get the sum here. And look, the 281, you got the answer. Okay, so by using this auto sum, I took out the sum of all these students, and here we have it. Okay, bye bye.